thanks for coming back. Let's go ahead and let's finish up this leather sheath right here, and it's going to be a quick, simple, and easy way of doing it. What we're going to do is take a V-gouge and go around every one of those lines where the hose is at. This will allow your string to actually go down into it and seat. Now here I'm using a V-gouge, and I know it can be an expensive tool and it may be something that you don't have. To get that, basically what you're wanting to do is cut a V groove. You can go around that with a nice sharp cutting object, and then once you've got it, just kind of make a V down into it. It's not a hard process, just kind of keep doing it if you don't have one. Next step is to make the awl go through each one of the holes that you drilled, and what that does is opens it up, makes the stitching a lot easier for you to be able to come back in. When you're done, it should look something like this around each one of the holes. I've placed the leather sheath. It's actually now inside of a stitching pony. This is one that I have made. I had a video on it. I've lost it somehow or another, but I'll make another one, and I'll show you how you can make one for $2 and about 20 minutes worth of work. It is now stitching time. Whenever you get your string out, I suggest you take out 5 times the amount that you're actually going to use to go all the way around that. This will be used as what we basically, it's called a saddle stitch. Take your sewing thread and go around each one of the loops that you're going to actually have for the holes. Once you have that, then take that length and times it by 5. You're going to need 2 needles to do this. Go ahead and run your string through and leave about a 3-inch overhang on each needle. Once you've done that, find you a starting point. Go ahead and run your string all the way through, and then you want the 2 needles to come back with the same amount of distance on each needle with the same amount of thread that's actually came out. So if you have 3 feet of thread, you would want 1.5 feet. If you have 5 feet, you would want 2.5 feet on each side. This is called a saddle stitch. I did not get a very good video on this. I suggest going to Tandy Leather Company. They have a video site here on YouTube. They give you a wonderful way of doing the actual saddle stitch on it. But when you go in on one side, you come back through to the other side, and then you run that needle back through and then back around. You can kind of see it here. I suggest going over to the Tandy Leather site. They do have a good one. There's other websites out there that actually show you the saddle stitch in a much better way of being able to do it with a much better video, and I apologize for that, but that's basically how you do, and you'll just saddle stitch that all the way around. Once you have it already stitched all the way up as it is here, I go ahead and I take this wheel. What it is, it's a marking wheel, but I go around each one of the stitches. That helps seat it down in. If you don't have one, I'll show you another way. By using the round end off of the awl, you can press that down in and around all the way on it, and it'll actually help seat that as well. Here I'm using an edger. What you do is you go around that edge, and it takes it and it gives it a more round, kind of gives it definition and character. If you don't have one, don't worry about it. You can burnish those edges down. Now it's time to dye it. Basically, I'm went ahead and fast forwarded this right here, but I'm just applying a small coat of dye. Even though this here leather has already been dyed, I like to go ahead and antique it by putting this on there. It's called a bison brown. What it does is it gives it character. Apply an even coat all the way over the whole piece of material that you have on both sides and around the edges. Notice how it's gotten much darker now, and it gives it more of a burnished look. This is a leather conditioner. It's called Super Sheen. What it does, it gives it a nice kind of bright finish. It kind of really makes it stand out. I use it quite a bit on a lot of the leather that I use, but put a good amount all the way over it. I apply up to 2 coats sometimes on it, but I make sure that I do both sides, and make sure you get around the edges and insides. Notice the shine. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. There's the pouch. Put the young man's initials in it, Lawson Hurley, inside of it, and then I have my little stamp down here. So I hope you enjoyed this. It's a quick, simple, easy little pouch that is reversible, and I'll show you while I have it on. Here's the pouch. kind of fits snug right in there. And if you need to pull it out, it's there. It's basically reversible. You can wear it from this side, or you could flip it over to this side over here. So with that being said, hope you enjoy it. Hope the young man enjoys it. And it's snug, it's fit, it's on there.